Hey, how are you guys today? I really got a late start. I slept in. So it's 10 to 2. I'm getting started now. Just got my gas. I gotta make $120 today. Even more. I'm staying out all the way. I have to. You know the usual. I'll let you know when I get my order. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna try and make this more fun and interesting. It's going on 10 after 3. Still no orders. I'm gonna head out for another hotspot. See, like I say, the ebb and flow. Like this. I don't like this. Right now it's slow. So like say from 4:30 till 7:30 or 8, it'll be busy. You know, between 1 and 3, there's nothing. So why am I even out here driving? This is what I'm talking about. And my roommate, who thinks he knows it better, doesn't get it or understand. He thinks I'm just playing around and doing stuff. Okay. Like, yeah, no. Driving around here, trying not to waste gas, headed to one hot spot, gonna stay there for a while, see if I get some orders. It's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday, yeah. I missed getting up early this morning. However, tomorrow, I'm scheduled from 6 to 9 a.m. I have got to set my alarm for 4 a.m. to get up and get out. So as soon as I get home, upload this, I gotta get to bed. I'm just, yeah. I want to get these bills paid off. It'll feel so good. I could just see the finish line. It's not far off. Not far off in my mind. I am determined to get this stuff done before June. Get all this paid up by beginning of June. Then I got to get my books and other things I need to get. I just want to get my utilities mainly paid off so they're manageable. So nothing's going to get a threat of a shut-off notice. And then I can pay on my other stuff. And because I won't be working quite as much, well, I'm feeling just, I'm going to keep going now. I'm just going to keep on going. Okay, sorry about that shaking there. I am going to get off here and head to a hot spot, and I'll let you guys know when I get an order and what time it was at. Okay, so hot spots are out towards my house. I'm over here in Westlake, and I'm going to shoot over there. If I do not get an order by then, I am going to shut this off and go home and go back out at 4:30, which isn't too much further off. And go home and wash up my dishes. Can't waste any more time and gas. I'm not going to get any orders yet. I need money. So that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, it's 20 after 3 and I finally got my first order for $17.59 for Piazza Street Italian food. Heading over there now, and I know how to get there. I have to take this down to 777 St. Clair Avenue. That ain't a great area. Oh my gosh, man. Well, I fear nothing though, because God protects me. So, it is what it is. Alrighty, I finally got another order. It's 4:15 for Chula Indian place out on Crockett Road for $9.96. So I'm gonna go and pick that up now. Okay, I got another order for $5.53 from Subway after I drop this order off. I'm almost there. It's getting there. It's starting to run into the dinner rush now. 4:40. So as soon as it starts picking up. Alrighty, I want to talk about something. It's getting to me a little bit. It has to do with relationships and marriage. You know, I was divorced in the month of May. This is like the first.
At the light, turn right onto Center Ridge Road.
This is the first year, I think, maybe the second year in a row, finally, that I have not been super depressed where I slept nearly the whole month away, or I was extremely depressed to the point of, yeah, just not wanting to do anything in the month of May because, number one, my husband,
In 2 miles, turn left into the parking lot.
my former husband had abandoned me on the 5th of May. Or no, the 10th of, was it the 10th of May? Gosh. It might have been the 10th of May. And then he divorced me on either the 14th or the 16th of May, something like that. So May was always a trigger month. It's getting a lot better, but I've been divorced for 12 years, so it took a long time. So, you know, I am like sitting here just thinking back. Something just kind of got into my head. And I'm like, I just came to a conclusion of, sort of, well, I'm kind of divided on it. Yeah, I would have still loved to have been still married to him, because we did have a great marriage. You know, as you're getting older at this age, you can't do everything by yourself. But you also have to watch out for scammers out there. It's just, but I mean, if you have a marriage, you know, marriage is going to have some good times and some bad times. It's just holding the marriage together, the both of you, without letting anybody interfere and tear your marriage down. And that is where my former husband had failed. Twice. Not once, but twice. Because he had left me before, and 3 years after we got married. It was that adopted daughter. You know, I don't know. Well, I do know, but, you know, like, when we did get back together after he first left me, I told him, I said, look, we can't have her in our life at all, because she's a problem in our marriage, because she interferes through other people, and she causes a lot of strife between us. Like, for example, if he would go visit his daughter, like his biological daughter, Rhonda, and, you know, Christina would be over there or something, or be on the phone with one or whatever, he would come back home and have an attitude with me. He'd leave happy, come back mad at me, and I didn't do nothing. So I told him, I says, no, you tell your bitch daughter, because I knew who she was, she has a problem, she can confront me and say it. We'll fight it out. We'll talk it out or fight it out. Either way, we're going to come to some kind of a, you know, agreement, you know, that she's not going to disrespect my marriage. She always would interfere. Always. She was so jealous because she couldn't get money out of her dad like she always would. And she was an adult. And you know, and then this woman on top of that, this woman had used one guy, his name was Dr. Copros. This guy looked like Richard Gere, okay? You guys know how good Richard Gere looks. You know what I'm talking about. This guy loved her, okay? He wanted to marry her. He paid off $50,000 in her credit cards, and he gave her his credit card and bought a house for her. He wanted to marry her. She had no problem using his money and having him pay her car payment and her...
In half a mile, turn left into the parking lot.
And, you know, whatever she wanted, he got her. However, while he was doing that for her, she was sleeping around with a lot of different men. She's a narcissist, so that's how she was. So, what happened was, where was I going with this? Okay, yeah, so we had her out of our lives for years, and we were doing good. We were really good, you know. And then I started letting her back in. The year prior to him abandoning me, I started letting her back in. because I struggled with, man, this is so mean that I have to do this. This is his adopted daughter. Or, you know, family shouldn't be like this, but I had to protect my marriage. Boom. She found an opportunity, something I did, but she got in her dad's head. And, you know, he left me again. And this time he wouldn't come back because he moved in with her. And she had her claws in him big time. She went to every single court appointment. You don't know what it took me to not want to knock her off of the second stair level and just, God held me back a lot. See, she wanted to be there because she wanted to have me do that, so I wouldn't get anything from him. Anything.
Turn left into the parking lot.
So, I won. I got money. I should have got more than what he gave me. You know, but like I say, she had everything to do with it. So, this is why I resent her and don't like her. And never could be friends with her ever. She's a home-wrecking whore.
Arrived.
Because she's known for going out with married men as well. So, it is what it is. That's what she is. She's gone out with married men. Didn't care about them being married or wrecking a family, you know. And that's why she's in the situation she is now. God is dealing with her finally. She has bad health. She can't walk. She has to go for treatments and she can't work no more. And yeah, her life is going downhill. Thank God. I hate to say that, but you're not supposed to be glorifying in their suffering, but she got it coming to her finally. Now the next thing I want to have God do, if it be in his will, is expose her about her and my former husband. You know, just have that exposed. I'm going to go in and get this order and I'll talk more about it. Okay, on my way to drop this order off, and I got another one to pick up as well. So I don't know exactly where I was going with that. I think I'm just wanting to talk about it. Not exactly like, I don't know if it's called venting. It just, when I see how I am trying to get to where I was and even better than where I was when I was married, and I see where I'm at and how long it's been, I really get mad at her, you know, and him, because he could make up his own mind, but I don't know, he wanted, even though he said that he could live without his kids and all this stuff, there was times he cried about them. They don't come over and visit, and I don't know. So anyways, I still do not give up. I still try to strive and be where I want to be and the kind of person that I want to be. I just, with where I'm at in my time of life, at my age, and seeing that you know, I'm still about the same, it frustrates me. It really does. So I sit back and it's like, why am I still where I'm at? Like, why? God, you know, I'm trying to get ahead. I'm trying to be, you know, financially independent, financially well. I mean, there was a point in time, like when I lived in Dublin.
At the next light, turn right.
In the Columbus area. You know, I had a great job and I was doing good. You know, I worked at Pfizer. I was there for like 4 years. You know, I had lived in a nice apartment in Dublin, which is nice, and I had money, paid my bills. You know, I had savings and everything. You know, that was my highest point in my life. And then I lost my job. My son needed me to come back and stay with him. He was going through something personal. And back home.
At the light, turn right onto Clague Road.
I have just not been able to really get on my feet much since then. And it's been 6-7 years now. Was this 2025? Yeah, about 6 years. And I'm just really discouraged. I want to be stable financially.
At the next light, turn left.
And get myself my own home. And just be good financially. I'm gonna get off here a second. I'll be right back. It is 6:23 and I am at $50. Oh my gosh, man. I gotta get 120. I have $70 more to go. It's Tuesday. I should have got up earlier, but I'm getting up tomorrow early. Have to. I set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. so I can get up early and get this done. Oh goodness. I'm getting hungry. I gotta push myself through 4 more hours. Oh my gosh. I need more orders. I need more orders. I need more orders. Come on. I need $20 orders. $20 orders. None of these $5 and $7 orders. I need double-digit orders. Alrighty, it's 10 to 7. I've been sitting here for quite a while and no orders. I'm gonna go home, eat. I don't know if I'm gonna go out again. I don't know. Really frustrated. I might stay home, do some things around the house, and get to bed early so I can get up at 4:30 in the morning and get ready to do a workout video. Yeah. So I believe that if I would have got up earlier, I would have made close to $100. You know, I slept in. This time I had my alarm set. And up early to start a video. I'll do 2 videos. One will be me working out, and the other one will be me doing this. I just want to get my bills paid off so I have something to be excited about. One bill at a time. Oh gosh. Yeah, this gets it gets old. I feel like I have no break. No break to enjoy myself doing anything, because I can't enjoy anything I cannot enjoy anything, truly enjoy anything, really, without having these things I have to pay off and keep track of. Once I have those paid off, then I won't feel so, kind of feel like confined. I guess that's how you might put it. Confined to working to pay bills. Yeah. But I have to be very determined to get this stuff done. I wish I would have got up earlier. Slept in. I guess I had to set the alarm every morning and get up. Yeah, see, sometimes it's times like this where I wish, once in a while, I wish I had someone to just pick up the slack. But like I say, I'm not looking, I'm not desperate. I don't know if anyone ever will come along, I don't know, but I'm not looking. But I will say it would be nice. But I'm not focusing on, oh, I gotta find a man to help me out, I can't do it by myself. Yes, it is hard to do it by myself. No doubt about it. It is hard. That's why I want to take the next step of going to school to finish this, to get my real estate license, to achieve the life I want to achieve. And then I can reach my goals better. They'll seem more attainable with the money I should be making with real estate. And I'll feel more financially free. And then, you know, maybe a relationship will fall into place. But if it doesn't, at least I know that I have done this. You know, God has let me live and do the things that I want to do. You know, my son, Matt, he is out in Paris or Italy right now. Him and his wife they were traveling, let's see, they did Paris, Barcelona, and now they're in Italy. There's some other place they went to as well. They had a picture of them with the Leaning Tower. See, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel. Those are my goals that I want to do internationally. And I would love to, and if it's God's will, I want to go to the Middle East to just walk where Jesus walks. And the historical parts of the Bible. Do you know, however, that there is, all right, so they say that the Jesus tomb where he was buried and raised himself from, or God raised him from 3 days later, you know, they have this laid out as a tourist attraction. It's not the real one. Jesus' tomb is underneath a church. I forgot what the church is. But that's where his actual tomb is. So them having touring Jesus' tomb, which, you know, I thought, wow, that's mighty big for back in that day to be a tomb. And then the next thing I looked for was, where's the big boulder to roll over the entrance? Now they had a boulder off to the side, not on the building, off to the side in that same area. But it's not the real tomb of Jesus. So perhaps, you know, God does not want anybody visiting that area because, you know, it's just holy land. That's where Jesus died and rose from, and he doesn't want anybody there. That's okay with me. But I would like to go to Israel someday. While I'm still living and breathing and I'm going to work out and take care of my health better, I want to do things. And I'm not going to give up. I know some days I felt like I was going to give up and not live anymore. But sometimes I get like that, but I just got to get up and keep fighting. That's all I can do. Because I have things I want to achieve.